Go wrong. Oh, it's June 7th, 2018. We got some freaking Skype issues. I don't know if Micah can hear us.
Micah, you there?
Are you there?
God damn it. Oh.
Hey!
Danielle, if you see that starting to ring. Welcome to the Boring Stupid Show. It's June 7th, 2018. There we go.
We're having technical difficulties with the Skype. This is the first
Hey, Michael, we're on the air. Say hi.
Can you hear us?
Oh, fuck. Should we start over?
Hey! Micah, say hey.
For some reason now.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right.
Oh, good. Hey, we're live.
We're born and stupid.
Like we said, welcome to the Boring Stupid Show. I'm Ross. We got Johnny over there.
Yep, and this is Micah over here.
We got Danielle over there.
Danielle's not saying nothing.
Once we get our shit squared away, you'll hear Mica. He's is he there?
I don't know if he's there.
Micah's coming to us via satellite from an undisclosed location.
50 seconds, call ended. Danielle, call again.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, but then you still have to accept it.
Well, luckily we're recording now because this has been this has been perfect for how the night's gone so far, trying to get this shit set up. And John's beer, you just spilled your beer.
Sit down. I will answer when you call.
Ugh. Your mic's not on, Danielle.
No, it is.
There it is. We're back. Mike is back.
Let's see what we got now. You there, Micah?
I'm here, but I can't see y'all. I can only see myself.
Hold on. Y'all take reins of this shit. Let me fix this real quick.
Well, anyways, the whole setup's been a struggle today for us. Not that it's been Ross. It's been technical difficulties.
Have y'all already started the show?
Yeah. Introduce yourself.
Hey, man. It's Micah coming to you live from a F-150 pickup truck. There he is. Hey, life is good. I can see you fuckers now.
So where are you located at?
It's about cold water. And the water is pretty cold. Kind of a small town. And so small that we don't have Wi-Fi capabilities in too many places, so I'm trying to do it off my phone, so I'm probably going to lose you like 10 times.
Oh, that's fine. At least your technology is as good as ours tonight.
Hey, y'all got all the fancy equipment.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so...
I think John should do a juggler for me, since I'm sitting behind the wheel. I can't...
You know, for you, dude, I'll do anything. Not anything, but almost.
Gay.
Almost anything.
I was going to say, I've been taking shots of Deep Eddies and putting it in my Coronas, and it's pretty good.
What is Deep Eddies? Tequila?
This is vodka.
Oh, vodka.
Yep, lemon-flavored vodka. I'm putting that in the Corona. That's next level shit right there.
He's fondling his phone.
So you're making like some cheer beer?
No, dude, these are awesome. Like, these are strong. But I'm not gonna
One step away.
I'm not gonna funnel one of those. I'm gonna funnel a regular Coors Light or something, or a Busch.
It's one step away from a Zima.
Hey, this ain't Corona Light.
It's a sparkling one.
That's Corona Heavy.
So if a baseball fell in that, would you chug it?
Ooh.
You have to. You're on camera.
Yeah, I would.
Like that hot bitch at that baseball game?
Yeah, did you see that, Micah?
I did not.
He has limited Wi-Fi capability, so he hasn't seen much.
He ain't seen Facebook in a month.
Yeah.
He ain't even been up there.
We finally got some TV yesterday.
Wow.
Been with that TV all week, so I ain't got to catch up on nothing, man.
Oh, you haven't watched LeBron and the Cavs lose?
Nah, I've just seen some funny memes on Facebook.
There's been a bunch of them. They're down 0-3 now.
0-3.
Yep. I figured they'd at least get one win.
You guys have to help me think of a wager, because me and John have both wagers on the hockey series and the basketball series. I have the Warriors and the the Capitals.
Oh, you went out on a fucking limb.
Oh, no, hey, listen.
I'm gonna pick the favorites in both of them.
Listen, I let her pick them, and I just went with the other teams. It didn't matter. Oh, Mike is flipped upside down. He's doing backflips in a car.
That's right. I'm over here flipping and tumbling.
That's how I'm going to feel a little bit after chugging a beer, but I'm going to get one for you.
So, yeah, since you've missed it on Facebook, it was like a baseball game where some hot chick caught a foul ball in her beer.
Yeah.
Like, she wasn't even trying. It just landed in her fucking beer. And she stood up and just chugged that bitch in front of everybody. The whole stadium was chanting for her. So, 1, she was hot, and 2, she chugged a beer with a damn baseball in it.
Didn't that happen like a year ago? Wasn't there like another incident of that happening?
Well, I saw one where a guy was holding his baby and caught a baseball in his beer as well.
Yeah. That's impressive.
Yeah, that's something John would do.
No, John would have dropped the
Yeah, he
baby.
would have dropped Tori to protect the beer. or protected himself with Tori. She would have got hit in the face with the baseball like Clay Matthews did that football or that softball. Apparently, like, yeah, you saw that. Oh, John's digging in the refrigerator. He was in like a charity softball game, and there was a line. He was the pitcher. There was a line drive. Oh,
Golly, what the hell
We got shit coming out or falling out of the refrigerator. Wow.
Did John fall down from that one shot?
He must have. But I guess Clay Matthews was the pitcher in the celebrity softball game, and there was a line drive right back to the mound and hit him right in the face, broke his nose.
Nice.
Going to have surgery and all that shit.
You know what I heard works good for nosebleeds?
What?
Tampons.
Oh yeah, you're cramming them up your nose.
Think about all the blood that thing sits there and it captures during like a week-long blood fest.
You don't wear that shit for a week.
Some girls might.
That's when you get that toxic shock syndrome.
So it doesn't last for a week, and y'all just act like you're PMSing for a week.
You
Y'all
don't
got
wear
that
the same
bullshit
one
going.
for a week.
Hey,
Well, hell no. You change them out when they get full.
I was listening to the Pat McAfee show earlier today, and he was talking to one of the offensive linemen that went to like the charity softball event that Clay Matthews pitched at, and he didn't go this year, but he was part of the Packers. I want to say maybe it was like T.J. Lang or something.
TJ Maxx.
Yeah, and he was saying that he told him, he's like, you don't need to be pitching that. They need to have a net, or you need to have a net in front of you. And I guess a couple years later, he gets hit in the face, and he's pretty much like called it.
Wow.
Why don't you just wear a full face helmet?
You might as well. You might as well go up there with the batters, or you might as well put your freaking helmet on.
Well, you
put your football helmet on. That doesn't bother you if you put a helmet on.
A slow pitch softball game. The last thing you expect is to get hit in the face with a softball or get hurt.
You're not expecting that, but not everybody's trying to hit them out. Some people don't know how to hit them out of the hit home runs, so they're hitting line drives.
We had a guy. He broke his leg and blew out his knee at the same time, sliding into third base. As he was rounding second, they were telling him to hold up, and he still ran around the base. The third slid and blew out his knee, and I guess cracked his leg below the knee and all that, just because he listened to his third base coach.
His recreational softball career came to an abrupt end, huh?
Yep.
That should teach you something. Yeah. Listen to your coaches, unless they're a dumbass.
Most of them are. So I wonder if I know he still has that beautiful hair. But I wonder how much is that gonna fuck up his face.
Oh, I'm sure he's got a lot of money.
He was never a really handsome guy.
Oh, don't tell Dave Callahan that. He will come over here and fight you.
He already looks like he got hit in the face with a softball.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Y'all see that one girl that's suing her parents because she's ugly? She grew up ugly.
No.
Did you see her?
Yeah. She's ugly. Let me see. Oh, let me go to the camera and show Mica.
Yeah, I want to get a close-up of this beauty queen.
Dude, you're not going to be impressed. You should show the other camera, too.
I will.
Jeez. Terrible.
Oh, yeah. She's a solid 10 on a scale of 1 million.
Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, she's the Hunchback's sister, or what is it, step cousin? Shrek's baby mama's baby.
It looks like somebody hit her with a bag of what the fuck.
Oh, that's another funny thing that we seen earlier this week was there's a meme with Steph Curry and his family, and they had the baby dinosaur as his daughter.
She did look just like a little dinosaur.
Well, in that picture maybe, but I've seen other pictures of her. She didn't.
I felt bad for laughing.
Yeah,
you don't feel bad for her?
That's mean to be making fun of kids,
like,
though.
Both of her eyes are pointed in two different directions, and her nose looks like she got hit in the face with a softball.
What do her parents look like? Do they show?
Dude.
They're old. They're old people. They look like normal old people.
Is she blaming them for having sex and getting pregnant while they're so old?
I'll read her quote.
Oh, I would be pissed too. You just
it ain't like
She
mom and dad.
might be adopted because these are white people. She's Hispanic.
She doesn't look
We think you're Hispanic.
Yeah, I was about to say you.
Yeah,
everyone thinks you and your brother.
You
are
and your
Mexican.
brother.
No, look at this. She's got brown hair, dark skin, and look at old Clementine and her
Clementine
husband.
from. She looks like she was born early and she fell on the floor whenever she was pushed out.
How old were they?
No one was there to
She's
catch
30.
her.
Oh, her parents are in their 70s.
Yeah, how
Maybe
old when
her
they had
dad.
her?
Maybe your dad's not her dad.
I don't know.
Maybe that's who she should shoe.
Who she should do?
Sue the milkman.
She should shoe.
I thought you
Get
said
on
she
out
should
here,
Jew. So you're telling her she needs to get a Jew.
Get out now, get! Shoot.
The Jew. But no, why is she suing him? It ain't like mom and dad said, "Hey, Mr. Sperm,
She said
this
her
is the one I want
first-
to make an ugly one."
She said her first husband was technically blind, but regained 40% of his sight after eye surgery, and told her that every morning he saw her, he got nauseous and had to run to the bathroom to throw up.
Yeah, I'd be a little upset too.
Yep.
That's kind of damaging to a kid.
Yeah, that's mean.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up. You know what? If I was old enough to beat my dad's ass, which I'm sure I could, and he was talking shit like that, I probably would fight. I'd probably beat the shit out of him at one point.
You can get him, Johnny.
I know I can get him. I just remember one time I
just-
scooped him when I was like 14 or 15 when I was first started wrestling, and he was just like, "Oh shit, I didn't know he can pick me up."
As long as you don't
stuck
let him
looking-
get the T-Rexes on you, you're good, man.
Oh, yeah.
Just keep arms distance away, and you're good.
Yeah, you know I got reach for sure on him.
My dad would take you down.
Bring
Dude, my dad was like a state champion wrestler.
it on.
He won't
dog.
be Paul Abbey. He wrestled
would.
Ray Lewis.
That's right.
Before he murdered bitches.
Oh, Micah, you're not gonna log
Put your
off,
seatbelt on, Micah.
It's like, is he getting logged off again?
Hold on, my truck's updating.
I will say this Skype issue has been very interesting.
Yep.
Very interesting.
Just getting low on gas.
And my phone battery dies.
Yeah, you might want to open the garage door here in a few minutes, though.
Do I want to do that? Maybe I don't want to open it.
I almost put my beer out.
Why is Micah look like he's going to sleep?
It would be crazy though if we had him dying on live like on footage.
The ratings would go through the roof.
Wow, is that your
That's what it
expense?
takes.
John hear that one episode of the Born Stupid Show when Micah died? The last episode?
No, actually, I didn't hear that episode. I was already dead.
Every episode after that would be an RIP tribute to you. Every episode, I would pour beer out on my own floor or table for you.
You don't want him to die, though.
For my homie.
Yeah, it's not that I want you to die.
Well, no, it sucks. Is for the next 3
But
months,
it'd be
one
okay
of
if I
us,
did, right?
No,
It would be-
it wouldn't be okay.
it'd be cool
but
for the first, week
how many
until we have to open the show next week.
how many likes is it worth for Micah to die?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
We're boosting this post on Facebook.
Y'all want me to go ahead and get the exhaust tubing out now and funnel it through my window?
Yeah.
Fill the cab of the truck up?
You need a funnel from the exhaust.
Yeah, we could take a bet and see how long it takes before me to pass out.
We
Put
tried
a bet on it. Put a bet on if I'm going to run out of gas in the truck first, or am I going to die first?
I put my money on you dying
You're
first.
dying.
Well,
I don't know. I smell exhaust fumes all the time.
we tried to get you on the TV behind me,
That'd have been cool.
but
Yeah.
as soon as we plugged the HDMI cable into the laptop, we got a loud buzz in the audio, so I had to unplug it.
Yeah.
And then just unplugging that one HDMI cable added 20 more minutes of troubleshooting I had to do.
Our our technical team is such a letdown.
Yeah.
And when I say that, I basically mean you, Ross.
I was cranky for the whole time I've been here.
I've been trying to offer him drinks. Like, bro, you want a shot? You want a shot? You want to do this? You went, nope.
He let me whip his ass in hockey because
dude, he beat me like 8-3.
I didn't put 11 on him like I did you, but I got 8 on him.
I didn't let him beat me either. He stomped my ass.
The shit was funny at the beginning of the show. We need to be quiet. That means nobody talking. Quiet. Everyone quiet.
Yeah,
serious.
Yeah, I may post it. Oh, I didn't record me saying that.
Yeah.
We when we did our Skype test with Mica, I recorded it first just so we can see the different audio levels, make sure we're even. Which we might.
It sounds like we're experiencing workplace abuse.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I lost you.
No, you're there.
Yep.
Well, we did a test recording, and then I played it back to Mica to see if he can hear it, which he couldn't because it turns out he's listening from our little webcam and not the audio system. But as we're playing
I thought it was a joke. I thought it was like a Laurel Lanny type deal.
No, because as I'm playing it back, John's talking at the same time, so Mica couldn't tell if he was listening to a recording or John talking. So I'm like, John, stop talking so we know if he's hearing you talking or the recording. And he didn't hear it, so.
Yeah, he didn't hear any of that.
Maybe next week.
He's like, hey man, I ain't seen you. Wait, what's up, bro? Just having a conversation.
Yeah.
Didn't even know.
Yeah, good stuff.
Well, just don't die in that truck today. We'll be good.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too
Crack
good.
your windows.
You guys see that obituary that those kids? Well, they're not kids, but to the mom they were. They wrote an obituary about their mother who died.
You didn't see that?
No, I
Shit's
didn't
hilarious.
See
Yeah, I did see it.
Not see
Yeah,
it. Give me
it's
details.
savage as shit. Well, apparently the mom abandoned them when they were young.
Because she started messing around with the dad's brother.
Yeah. And
Kept it in the family.
And she got
Even
pregnant.
if you did mess around with that, you're
But
just
then
gonna
took off to a
abandon
different
your
state.
Kids?
Yep. They it starts off like a normal obituary. It says Kathleen, blah blah blah, was born on this day to her parents. She married Dennis so and so in 1957 and had 2 children, and it names their names. In 1962, she became pregnant by her husband's brother and moved to California. She abandoned she abandoned her children and the children were raised by her parents and by that lady's parents, and it names their name.
So it's the grandparents.
Yeah. And she passed away on May 31st, 2018, and now will face judgment, I guess, from God.
Jeez.
She will not be missed by the children, and they understand that this world is now a better place without her.
Wow.
Yeah. That was in a newspaper.
Jeez.
Where did the dad go? Why didn't he raise them? Why did grandparents get him?
He's probably trying to hunt down the fucking brother and her and just trying to beat their ass.
Maybe he was a dad who still lived at home with his parents.
Is Jesse gonna come try to kill you at some point?
Yeah, seeing his second daughter look like me for like the first 3 years of her life.
You're gonna get a Clay Matthews nose.
Sweet.
It's gonna beat your ass. Oh man. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, them kids didn't give a fuck.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, they're shitty. Call them out.
In the newspaper. I'm surprised they put that in there.
You paid for it.
Yeah, you're paying for it. Yeah.
Hey, sometimes honesty hurts, man.
Yeah.
Like, I give the kids credit for being upfront and being honest and be like, hey, that's how it was.
They were giving credit
My
to
mom's
the
a
grandparents. Yeah. My mom's a bitch, and my grandparents
I wonder if her
raised
mom
me.
had other kids, so it'd be like their cousin
Well,
brothers.
she did.
She had at least one more.
Yeah, she at least had one from the brother.
From the husband's brother.
Yeah.
So that their cousin brother?
Yeah,
that's one way to keep the family tree from
Are the kids close? Are they close with their cousin?
I doubt it.
Oh, yeah, I doubt it, too.
I doubt it.
It's not his fault.
Nope.
It's not his fault his mom's
a whore.
Yeah. I stopped and you finished.
A whore.
It's cool.
I need a beer.
I was gonna say I got this one with a shot in it.
I'm good.
Oh,
he's not about that life. I do have a funneled one right there here.
Not bad about it.
You're not about that.
About it.
Jeez. So you do have the AC going, right? You don't have any pets or children in the car?
No, man. I got the AC on. I got the seat warmer on, like a little back pad, you know.
I'm surprised you don't have like the FM radio playing. Like what's going? Yeah, like the newest Post Malone CD going on.
Get that Cole Swindell going on right there. That
I thought that was
XM
Yodel
radio.
Boy.
I said that XM radio.
XM.
The highway. Yeah. It's satellite radio in the pickup truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a throwback station on here too.
No, make sure it's not too loud. You don't want to get those. You don't want them getting paid for it.
Yeah, don't play any Drake.
Nah, I don't know if it'll pick it up since it's going through like 2 channels to get to you.
Yeah,
it might.
I wonder if you've been able to kick your phone to it and play like us through your speakers and go.
Well, you're going through your phone right now, right?
You know what? You're a fucking genius.
Or use your computer and that fucking headset I gave you.
Well, it don't plug into a phone. I'm gonna try to upgrade to a laptop as we go, and I can plug into my headset, microphone, and all that.
Find the one location. There's not a McDonald's there in that town,
or a Starbucks.
Yeah, Starbucks ain't gonna kick you out.
Yeah,
you might offend some people for cussing.
Yeah, they already did that one, so they ain't gonna do that again.
Just make sure you order a couple cake pops and a nice fucking white chocolate mocha.
If I could find a Starbucks, it'd be perfect because they just got educated on sensitivity training, which basically means I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, it's America.
It's America. Speaking of shit, there's no Tim Hortons there you can go to?
No, the closest thing they got is a Bigby or a Bigsby coffee or something.
Clayton Bigsby?
I never heard of that.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same thing. They charge you like $11 for a cup of coffee.
Bro, then they don't have Wi-Fi in any of these buildings? None?
I think they do in the grocery store up here, the Myers grocery store.
Oh, just go shopping while you're doing this. Just walk around the grocery store. Yeah, they're going to get this week. Yeah, I'm going to throw this in here.
I'd look pretty funny sitting on the horse you put like 50 cents in up by the cash register.
The phone fell.
Hey, I will say, this is a perfect game. You should go. I know they don't have Publix there, but you should go to the local grocery store and basically.
Oh, it's right behind me. You want to see it?
He's in the parking lot. Oh yeah, there it is.
There it is. Anyways, and then try to see if you can find any cougars.
Oh, I've already found a couple, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They have any cabinets they can give you to bring home to me?
Yeah, make it part of the show to see if you can pick up a cougar.
They had a couple in the Binder Park Zoo.
I'm going to go completely off script, though, but speaking of cooters and panthers and cougars, in Naples...
Oh, yeah, John.
I know, I'm skipping... I said off script. I'm off script. But...
You can adjust your list, Mica. We're going off script.
There was a panther that attacked a house cat that lived outside. And...
Really?
Yeah, it basically freaking pounced on it and then walked off with it. Pretty much killed it. It killed it and then ran off. And it was all
Did you see the one? It attacked dogs, too.
Yeah, it attacked a puppy, and then another dog came out and chased it away. Yeah,
it's Mama.
The same one, the same area.
Yeah, no, the same panther.
That same panther is attacking domesticated animals.
The reason why I say that was because the security surveillance video shows the panther attacking it and then taking it off, and then there's other lost animal pet signs in the neighborhood. So there's dogs missing, there's other animals, and they're thinking that might be the reason why that.
No, I think this one was a leopard. The one. They got the cat's a panther. This one's a leopard. They got the dog.
Well, there ain't no leopards in Florida.
Is there in the United States?
Yeah, I was going to say, not in Florida. Where's this at?
The zoo.
Yeah, this leopard took what?
A puppy off the front porch.
But from where?
Mica's phone is not having
His phone is losing it. Where is this leopard at, though?
I don't know.
You can't. All right, well, that could have been like in Africa.
Maybe.
Prepared people would have had this stuff printed out.
Yeah.
I just go off.
I had mine, but I left mine on my desk at work.
My knowledge.
Yeah. I'm not even looking at the script. That's why I said I'm going off, because I knew it wasn't even close.
Looking at Mica there with his phone, I think if there comes a Thursday where he might have to work, I say he still does the podcast even if he's working, like in the shop. Yeah. Post his phone up, get some Bluetooth headsets, and
just
we can hear him talking shit about the Chinese tools he has to use. And
make it happen. It's made in China junk bullshit. Throw it across the room. Ting.
I've witnessed that.
I've seen him actually drop, a hole saw piece in the wall?
Down the wall, yeah.
Draw down the drywall and then actually punch out a hole to get his hand in that hole that he created.
But the funny part is it went all the way to the bottom, and I was like 10 feet in the air, knowing my fucking arm wasn't that long. And I still tried to make sure there wasn't.
It made sense though, because there's so much the insulation in the wall, and you were thinking that maybe it got caught right there, but it hit the bottom.
did that at my house. The towel closet that turned into my AV room has the rack on the wall and all that. Whenever I cut the little hole in the wall to run the cable through, there was something in there, so I held my cell phone up to the hole to see if I could see inside with the little flashlight. My phone fell on the wall. So if you go into that closet now and open the door, right above the baseboard, there's a single gang surface mount box there from where I punched a hole in the wall to get my phone out. And I put a surface mount box there with the power receptacle because I had to add power too. I'm like, well, that's a perfect spot.
Well, yeah, might as well do it right here. Is it a perfect amount off the floor? Because for flooding reasons, they wanted it so high off the ground.
It's literally at the top of the baseboard.
Yeah, that's not going to pass inspection. You might need to fill that one out. I was like, I do know that much. There's a reason why they're all so far off the ground.
So, Mica, what's this Mexican word of the day that you got?
The Mexican word of the day is Jewish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you wish you were at home rather than in Michigan?
Don't you wish I was there?
Ross was close.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was good. That's Mexican?
Wow. Jewish?
You know what I did? You know what I did do today? We went yard selling.
Yeah.
I know I didn't put that on the topic list, but went around town yard selling, man. We hit the freaking jackpot of the hillbilly trash cans today. We riding down the road and said barn sale, so we whip almost like a 180 back to get back to it. Dust goes flying. We look like Bo and Luke Duke from Dukes of Hazzard going to this damn yard sale. We pull up, and everything was like in like these big tubs, like you put all your Christmas shit in, lights and stuff. And it was $5 for every tote, and it's whatever's in it. You had to take it all.
So you bought them all?
Pretty much. we loaded the bed of a truck and didn't have enough room, so we had to go back and get a trailer.
Wow.
And load up all the buckets.
What the
Jeez, what's he going to do all that? Have another yard sale?
Probably throw half of it away.
No, man, I bought like $15 worth, which is like 3 big buckets and like half a semi worth of shit.
He's not joking.
I got everything. Yeah, I got everything from nails that go to a nail gun that I don't have.
I thought you were gonna say nails for your fingers. You're gonna start doing your nails. It's like, what are you getting into up there?
I got some bungee cords and some hacksaws and a TV mount, a wall mount TV. It holds a 51 to an 80-inch TV was in there, brand new in the box, everything.
That alone's $60-$70.
Like, exactly, like and most of these buckets, there's probably $70-$80 worth of stuff in there. On average, and they were selling $5 a bucket. Just clean out the storage shed.
I never get shit like that, man.
Not
man.
here.
No, I get old ass hair scrunchies and.
I haven't been to a yard sale since I was like 10.
You go to the yard sales around here and you see old used meth pipes for 5 cents.
Hell yeah, man.
Free herpes.
Yeah.
I even got a free tidy cat bucket, like with the litter comes in.
Oh yeah.
The lady said. Yeah, she stockpiled like 40 of them because she thought it'd be a good idea and then realized it wasn't. And she's like, you can just have them. Just please take one. And they do. They make like pretty good wash buckets for washing your car, or pretty good puke buckets to leave in your truck in case you have bad wings.
Or next to John's house.
The shit when you
next to John's house.
Yeah, if you just place your asshole up next to that thing,
on the northwest side of John's house.
Yeah,
it would have been a camp. You could take that thing camping and use it as a camping shitter. Mount a nice toilet seat on the top of it.
Yeah.
Take it down there in the river and do an aqua flush.
Yeah, just flush that butthole out.
Yeah, that's kind of the highlight of our day here. We did a little yard selling here in the big city of Coldwater.
Did you get any jam or jelly signs?
No. That was like 3 years ago. I got those. They're in my kitchen at home.
Yeah.
Like my entire house is stocked full of yard sale.
I need to start hitting yard sales because I haven't got shit on my house. All the shit hanging on my
Let's go
walls is
yard
shit my mom
sailing this
gave me.
weekend.
I don't got no money. Oh, I might have a little bit of money on Saturday.
I got $1. What we got? What can we
I didn't have money to buy an 18-pack of Busch Light, so I bought 4 tall boys.
At one of the yard sales today, they had all kinds of like brand new shampoos and deodorants and like a whole line of like home and house care and body care stuff, even shitter paper.
So you didn't get any shampoo, did you?
No, I don't need it these days. I knew where that was going. That's why I wear a ball.
He just uses body wash for everything.
Oh, y'all see my Snapchat earlier this week?
Which one?
Yeah.
At the top of my head,
No.
it said either this is like bad lighting on the camera angle, or I'm going bald.
Oh, you're going bald
No.
too? Oh,
See?
no.
See, it's all karma. Everything we talk about on this show, something happens to one of us the following week.
Does that look like I'm thinning up there?
Looks a little thin on the back.
I saw it. I agreed.
Yeah.
I'm an expert at this, Ross. I can tell you.
Let me show you. I'm not going to hear you, so don't talk shit.
Yeah, all I can say is try to address it before it gets too bad.
Just shave it now.
Nope. Yeah.
Actually, send him a text message.
Yeah, just text him.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, it might ruin his Skype. Don't worry about it. He's got you. Yeah. All I gotta say is try to address it before you can. I know.
Oh yeah.
I listened to a bunch of podcasts and.
He said, "Oh yeah."
Yep.
Yeah, he sees it. He's going a little thin up there.
Dude. Now that
Yeah.
I know, I should have went to that yard sale tomorrow, and I'll buy that Rogaines for women. They had one for like $1. It's worth trying.
Women, men, same damn
He said he
thing.
got Rogaine for women. Do you want it?
No, I said
He said if it
I
works.
said at a yard sale. Said at a yard sale for $1 they had Rogaine for women.
Well,
I said
hey,
it's
if
worth
you
a shot
come
for
across
$1.
if you come across any Rogaine or any of the pills for hair growth, I mean,
Yeah.
both of your guys are great candidates.
Pill-
I wish I could
pills for
donate some hair.
growth at a yard sale.
If
I'm
I
gonna,
could,
get that spray paint stuff that you see on TV where you just spray paint the bald spot.
You're in luck. I got spray paint today in one of them buckets. I got a whole 12-pack. It's fucking blue. But
It's better than being bald.
you know, it'd be
Exactly.
great if I can just cut my hair and then just transplant it for you guys. You know,
you're such a friend, Johnny.
I know.
His pubic hair.
Well, you know, yeah.
I'd get your hair implant right in my receding hairline, and I'd have these goofy looking bangs because nothing else would grow.
You look like them
Except
fucking
for your hair
eyelashes that you see on the cars.
You know, like with the plants, they got. You know, what the plants they call them the clippings, and they clip the plant, and then they take it and put it in a pot for a little bit, and they let it get bigger, and then they actually plant it. That's. What if we just take clippings of my hair, put them
Tell
in a
us
pot?
more about that, John.
Freaking garden
Just
expert.
add water.
Yep.
Yeah, I just been watching too much home garden.
Or maybe we should go and get some of them chia pets and take the shit out of that and rub it on our heads.
That's
that
not a
works.
bad idea.
Yep.
My hair might be green.
You would find those at a yard sale.
You would.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're going to find at a yard sale. And that's the cool part. Like, you go there and you'll find something. They want $10 for it, and you're like, "Hey, will you take 8?" And they're like, "Oh no, I won't take 8." So then you go back and forth, you dicker back and forth, and you end up on $9, and both people leave happy.
Well, I thought you were going to say $2. I ended up getting it for $2.
Yeah, he gave her $9 in his dick. That's what I heard.
That has happened.
What, the $2 or you gave him that dick?
$9 in a dick.
No, I just gave them less than they wanted. I never gave nobody the dick.
He gave him the
Not at
dick.
a yard sale.
If he gave him less than what they wanted, he gave him the dick.
Yeah. It went from $10 to 9 in a dick. Yeah, I don't even know where we're at on this.
So,
this freaking list.
This SUV that you said you saw on the internet driving backwards on the highway and all that?
I want to say it was in Ohio where they have this SUV driving backwards off the interstate down the exit ramp and going about a mile somewhere back, completely backwards, hitting lights, driving with traffic.
Just
Like in
driving normal,
reverse
but
backwards?
yeah.
Just driving completely
I thought
backwards.
that shit was fake at first, but then everyone started playing it. And they have different cameras throughout the city that are picking him up, and he's still driving
Just
backwards.
weaving.
Yeah, it looked
Yeah.
like someone was playing like Grand Theft Auto.
Completely driving backwards, going, stopping at red lights and everything.
Yeah, it looked perfect. They were doing a damn good job.
And I want to say they put out like a notice or something to the people of Ohio and saying something like, if your car is malfunctioning or something, just stop and then call us. Like if your shit's stuck in reverse.
Is that what it was? It was stuck in reverse?
I don't know if it was stuck, but they put out a warning. That's the only thing
It
I
only
seen
makes
from it.
sense because he had plenty of opportunities to
Dude,
turn
I would have
around.
probably done the same thing, actually. It would have
No,
tested my driving
your
backwards.
backup skills suck.
I just probably went off-road. And
Have
then
you
when
seen
they
today's
asked,
backup cameras, man? The things work great.
I don't got no backup cameras.
You
drive a
haven't
Jeep.
lived.
Yeah, I don't need one.
Oh, you don't think you needed one until you got one.
still
Danielle,
wouldn't say.
Danielle definitely needs one.
No, I got the
The day-
sensors.
No, you don't.
The day you own a trailer, John, you'll wish you had that backup camera because you can put the ball of the truck literally right under the tongue of the trailer and get out in one shot and be done.
Oh yeah. When my battery and alternator went bad on my car and had to drive my parents like 2006 months Yeah, 2006 Mustang, the 50th anniversary edition. That thing didn't have a backup camera. It didn't have automatic headlights. It didn't have the little adjustable mirrors. And I had no idea what the hell to do in that car. I literally sat in that bitch trying to figure out how to turn the headlights on because mine turn on by themselves.
I think I drove that car once. I actually know how to drive it because I did have a Mustang before that.
Speaking of backup cameras, we were at
it was my fault.
One of the turkey events one year, and Jim McCall went to go take a leak behind Jim Daney's SUV, and Jim got in there to like get something out of the console and goes, "Hey man, what you doing? You got that thing in reverse, trying to do a little meat gazing while I'm taking a leak?" Standing right behind the truck. I remember that.
That's great.
Turkey event. Yeah. Little meat gazing. So you can do that with a backup camera.
You saw his nuts?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I mean, like nowadays, like my car with a backup camera, I don't use. I don't look at the back mirror. I use the side mirrors every once in a while. But the good old days when you had to look behind you and all that. No, now I just look down at the little 8-inch screen.
Most of the time I look at my sides and I look up, and that's pretty much as much as I do.
I don't look. I just back up until he.
Yeah, you don't get.
Oh, it's great too because with the parking spaces, the camera, the screen, it has like lines showing you the side, so you can line everything up perfectly in the parking space.
That's what you need.
Another Tesla blew up.
Is it a new one?
Me.
Well, I mean,
why is it killing you? You don't have one.
Because I'm gonna get one.
Yeah, I want one so bad.
You're gonna get one.
I want to blow up.
Just don't drive it in autopilot. That's.
I don't think I've ever used autopilot on my car, anyways.
You don't have autopilot. You have cruise control. They're different. The autopilot actually turns. It actually
50s have autopilot.
The autopilot actually brakes. It does everything for you. It stays in the lane.
Jesus, you got freaking autopilot, huh? A little spaceship.
Dude, I built my own Tesla on the website. The what is it? The Model S, I think it is. Yeah. After I was done building it, it was $160,000. I'm like, nope, not getting that car.
Where's my down payment at?
Yeah.
Nope. I'll wait till they come out with something better. In the meantime, I'm buying flamethrowers.
My idea of autopilot is just calling Uber.
Yeah, that's pretty auto. You might have to talk to a guy that's stoned on freaking
might as well
edibles.
Just buy a Tesla. Fuck Uber.
If you can buy a Tesla for $300, I'll sign one up.
They're coming out with one that's like consumer friendly that the average Joe could pay for like for $35,000-$40,000. But my only thing I don't like about the Tesla is you only get like 200 miles, 300 miles on a charge. So you can't take it like on a road trip to like Pittsburgh or Massachusetts without stopping every
You'd have
3
to
hours.
pretty much plan out where you're going to recharge.
Find where
How long does it take to charge?
They said you can do it in an hour. Nowadays you can do it like in an hour.
That's enough time for a quickie.
Yeah. Well, it charges quicker than your fucking battery, drill.
How far do you get in 200 miles? Like
you would get to probably what is it?
State line.
I was thinking more like St. Augustine, Jacksonville.
That's it?
Yeah.
Before you gotta take a break?
Yeah. My gasoline engine gets me all the way to North Carolina before I gotta get gas.
That's not worth it. That's why you need 2 vehicles.
Yep.
Are you serious? That's as far as you go in that thing?
Yeah, I'll fucking Google it.
I thought it was gonna be more like the Prius where it cuts off and it was more efficient and stuff.
Well, because the Prius. Go ahead, Mica.
If it's an electric car, why don't they just put a fucking solar panel on the roof to charge the battery while you're going down the road? Because
that costs more.
You need to go talk to Elon Musk. He's looking for people like you.
I'm pretty sure he would have thought of that.
If you can find a way to make your windshields and your back windshield and like those things, and you can convert the energy that's already being pushed on those panels, and even on like the trunk and the hood. If you can take that and somehow use the energy that's being hit from that and convert it, yeah, you can do way more. That's like next level type shit, Mica.
Well, they still should be able to use a regular alternator because it's just sending a current back to the battery to charge the batteries.
Now you just
they
gotta
put a bigger alternator on it, man.
You just gotta have some way of making those hoods and windshields and stuff like that be able to be solar.
Look, give me $60 and I'll go to AutoZone and I'll fix Tesla's problem.
He ain't lying though. Yep. He's looking for people like you. He just doesn't know about you.
335 miles per charge, it looks like.
Yeah.
That's enough to get to nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs people like you.
Nah.
He doesn't need anybody.
Yeah.
Elon Musk.
Nah, exactly.
He doesn't need you, but it'd be nice to have you. You would definitely bring something to the table, though.
A lot of dumb ideas.
I mean, you work on cars all the time. You got a hell of a lot of good ideas. You're sitting in a car right now, doing a podcast.
That's how much I like cars. I'm doing a podcast from a car.
Yeah.
So, speaking of cars, what's this new anti-theft device that you're gonna mention?
It's pretty. Who's dinging?
My phone. Yeah.
Ross is dinging.
Facebook.
Yeah, I saw this new anti-theft device. You put it over your steering wheel, kind of like that deal that locks in there. You can't do it. But this is guaranteed to make sure nobody touches the steering wheel. Get you a pair of old stanky underwear and leave a racing stripe in the middle of them and wrap the underwear like they're going to be some big bloomers. You're going to need like probably a big and tall size or a large lady's pair of panties, and you just wrap it around your steering wheel with the poop stain right in the middle of the steering wheel, and they won't touch it. Anti-theft device. Homemade anti-theft device.
But then I wouldn't want to touch my own steering wheel.
I don't want to do that.
And my car will smell like shit.
Yeah,
Imagine that anti-theft device being in your car all day in the hot ass sun.
Didn't say it had to be real shit. Get like a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, you can take a chocolate bar or something, man.
Oh, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna be 100% committed.
When they walk in there, they have to smell the deal for it to be effective. If you just see it, you're just gonna be like,
That would give Danielle a reason to shit her pants more often.
I don't need a reason.
Yes.
It just does it.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, somewhat, but no.
But no. Hey, what happened a minute ago?
I don't think I'm
a
gonna
minute
do
ago,
it.
as a genius, Elon Musk needs me now. I don't know.
Maybe that's what Mica was testing out last Saturday. Rather than shitting on a pair of underwear and put in his truck, he shit right next to his truck he brought in all those flies so no one would come and steal his truck.
Yeah, see, I was doing a little R&D work. Before you launch a product, you want to do a little beta test.
And he realized that real shit would cause flies. You don't want real
You don't want
shit.
flies in your truck.
Just fake shit.
At that point, I realized I didn't want to test it on my own vehicle.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to try it on yours to see if it works,
I'm good.
for like a week, we gotta have a week-long commitment.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. I think I'm just gonna continue to just keep locking my doors.
I'm very curious if I shit in the yard, if it will attract that many flies.
I don't know.
Let's have a test. We'll eat shit in a separate location on your property and see who
which one
attracts.
has the most flies.
Everyone has to eat something different to see maybe.
Hey, let's not do it on my house. Do it where the rain washes it away.
Oh, the rain would have washed it off the walls too. A nice side.
You're that
If a
curious,
fucking
you want-
hurricane came.
It's
You
hurricane
want to
season.
shit in your yard?
Okay. Can we go
All I
eat some
know
wings
is-
first?
Yeah, I was gonna say all
Yeah.
I know is if I took a picture of how many, like if I took a picture of that shit with all those flies, I couldn't.
You
tell
didn't save that snap?
I couldn't tell you how many flies there was. Couldn't tell you. I ain't never
Dude,
seen
it was rough
that.
business.
There's a
I
whole
don't know.
colony.
I ain't never seen that many flies.
I'll
in
do
one-
it. I'll poop tomorrow and throw it in the yard and see.
It's not the same.
No,
it's
you-
gotta be shit.
Yeah.
Why
into
would
the
you
yard.
poop and then throw it in the yard? Why don't you just shit in the yard?
It's
Yeah.
got to get all the
is
juices.
daylight.
Nope, it's not the same.
Juices.
There's
Yeah.
there's other fluids coming out.
The aromas.
If you're healthy, you don't have none of that.
Well, Micah was
Technically-
Well, I
food
wasn't healthy
poisoning.
then.
Yeah, he was nowhere near healthy.
I had food
You
poisoning.
saw the shit. It wasn't solid. It wasn't.
No.
Like,
it was like
it was disgusting.
magma,
It
liquid
was
hot
disgusting.
magma.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a spoiled undrink chocolate milkshake. That don't paint a picture for you. I don't
It
know
did.
what does.
It was definitely spoiled
It's all about the
and
vision,
possibly
man.
poisoned.
So, Michael, you've gone fishing quite a bit.
Oh hell yeah! Fish all the
What
time.
what is the weirdest thing that you've seen in the water while you've been fishing?
The weirdest thing I've ever seen in the water. Probably a boat.
A boat? That is weird.
That is so weird.
Blew my mind.
I will
No,
say.
probably a railroad cross tie. I saw a railroad cross tie floating out like 40 miles out, and there was some fish under it.
That's not even weird though. That's just, it's weird because it's out there, but then again, why is
That
there?
means the train. That means the train or the track crashed.
Yeah,
I
That's how it was
saw.
weird.
I saw the Loch Ness monster.
Nessie.
Yes. I saw that.
So neither of you have ever seen a cougar swimming in the water?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Not like a hot
Yeah, I was
chick.
like, actually, I have.
Yeah. Down there at the nude beach, down by Egmont Key.
Well, apparently there was a guy who was fishing out in a lake in California. It was like early in the morning, at 5:30 in the morning, where a freaking cougar swam up to his boat.
No shit.
Yeah, there was a cougar swimming in the middle of the fucking lake. I don't know if it was out there
Go
fishing.
for a swim.
Yeah, that guy saw a goddamn cougar.
Was that the one crossing the river?
You know, the difference between this is the cougars we were thinking about have floating devices.
There's a guy fucking fishing.
Did he help
There's
it?
a cougar under the...
No, he made it to shore.
No.
Cats can
Fuck that, I ain't
swim.
gonna go to a cougar. I ain't
No,
gonna.
man, you gotta help that thing on
Yeah, I'm
there.
gonna help it by
Help it
pushing
do
the center
what?
of the water.
That cat might appreciate you picking it up and helping it on the boat.
Yeah, as soon as you get on the boat, it's gonna rip your face off.
Just feed it some fish that you caught.
You were just talking about the dog and the cat, that the cougars and the cats fucking
Yeah.
attacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're confined on a fucking dinghy.
Dingy. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Would you save her if she was getting attacked?
I would try.
Do what?
I would
She
try
perked
to.
up like, what?
You talking about me? I would try to at least kick it, or something.
You'd probably kick her.
Or I'd probably go up and like.
You know how I tried to save the cat? I'd be about 60 yards over there and saying, hey,
You know what?
hey, cougar, hey.
How about I just go inside, grab my gun, and shoot it?
Oh, the cougar been gone with your cat.
Oh yeah, by then yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
What if it just pounced on it and then it was just eating it in the corner of my yard though, and I had time to go inside? Am I allowed to kill that thing?
If it's already eating it and Kalua's already dead.
She's still squirming, like you can tell, but she's biting it. Are you allowed to shoot it? I don't know if you
First
are.
of all, I wouldn't shoot it because it's nature.
You lazy cat! You
What
should have
if
got away.
it was out there eating your snails and your lizards on the front sidewalk?
Put that motherfucker in a chokehold.
She's not worried about her pets.
No, but the
Yeah, if
lizards
it
and
snaps,
snails
if
out
it
front.
snaps
But you know
Jenny up,
what?
if
You know
it's
who has been eating my snails? Those motherfucking frogs.
I know they don't
Because-
belong
Bufo
here.
frogs? The bufo
They
frogs?
don't belong here. You need to kill them.
Because-
Are they the big toads?
Yes.
Probably. And the
It's a
little
circle
green
of
ones,
life.
too. Because you see their poops out there?
No, I
It's
haven't.
shells in
nothing
them?
but snails. They're eating all my snails.
If they're the
Big
bufo toads,
circle.
you gotta get rid of them.
No.
Because they're poisonous
I
in your
know.
dogs.
Forrest got one.
They
I
are.
know.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. He probably licked one. He didn't eat one.
Yeah, no,
if
he
ate
licked
one,
one.
he'd probably be done.
Yeah, and he was foaming profusely at the mouth.
Yeah,
Bufo.
not good.
Yeah,
Both of
they
both
hang
of these
out.
nuts.
They hang out in the front yard, and they're right back here because one day we had ants in the dog food. We tossed it out back. Literally within 2 minutes, I walked back out there. There was 3 of those motherfuckers, like 6 inches wide, eating the dog food.
Kill them.
Nope.
You need to set bait for it.
Yep.
Yep. And then stomp them.
No, I would
Or you
not
get like a
kill
little
them.
gig 'em stick.
My
and
dogs
fucking-
know you don't mess with them.
That's bullshit.
Because there was one on the back porch, remember? And we let the dogs out, and they walked around it. They're like, fuck that.
Pussy ass dogs.
Yeah, they know because they're smart like their owner.
So what is this new mousetrap bait, Micah?
All right. When you get ready, it's not really a new mousetrap bait. It's kind of more of a hypothetical question. Like, you know, when you're getting ready to catch a mouse or a rat at your house, like you usually bait it with some cheese or some peanut butter or something.
Yep.
Pretend we were all mice and we were just running around. What would it take for you to be snookered into the rat trap?
Taco Bell.
That's exactly what I thought.
Pretty much anything.
A fucking quesadilla sitting on the counter over there. I'm dead. Snap neck, just like that.
Bam. Done deal.
Yep.
Did you see Taco Bell's coming out with the Frosé? It's one of their frozen drinks, but it has rosé in it.
They'll give me that in the drive-thru. I'll take a 6-pack.
It's
of
only in
Frosé.
California right
I
now.
was gonna
They're
say
testing
there's
it.
been no liquor drinks in Florida that I know of.
They're testing it in California.
They were testing other
You're telling
frozen
me-
margaritas too at Taco Bell, I think too, somewhere, and they never did it.
You're telling me it's got a splash of Rick Ross in it?
Yep.
Rick Ross.
Rose!
What's he doing in California? He belongs in Florida.
Yep, Miami. 305.
If I was hitting a drive-through about 2 o'clock or 1:30, I'd be hitting that up.
Rick Ross giving you a friggin'
Yeah, I'm going through Boss Ross in it through there.
What about you, Johnny? What would it take for you to get snookered into the rat trap?
protein.
Something you.
Dick.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say his key tag to Planet Fitness.
Yeah, it's probably protein, gym, working out, doing something like that.
High protein English muffins.
Oh, high protein bar.
We do have those.
I know. I remember y'all had them on the counter.
Yeah, something protein.
Double
All it has to do
protein.
is have the word protein, and I'm probably buying it.
Mica's has to be Lucky's chicken wings.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's like rat repellent. That make me run. Man. Make me run from both ends.
Ugh.
Oh, I did. Speaking of rats, I did see Jesse posted Mickey Mouse with actual rat face. Like it.
Well, it's not a mouse then.
But it was Mickey
Mickey
Mouse's
Rat.
body.
Mickey Rat.
Mickey Rat. Or it might have been an actual mouse face. I don't know, but it looked creepy.
That's weird.
So a real life version of Mickey Mouse.
It was
Not the
Mickey
animated
Mouse,
version?
but it had a rat or mouse face
Like
photoshopped
Chuck E. Cheese?
onto it. Yeah, it was creepy.
Chucky the rat.
Yeah.
My nieces were petrified of Chuck E. Cheese.
Really?
Well, one of them was Addison.
Is that still open?
Oh yeah, they went
That
to their
pizza is good
We
as
should
fuck.
go. We
and they
should go up
serve
there one
beer.
day
They
with
serve
her.
beer. Pictures of beer.
This one right here is pretty
That's
ratchet.
brilliant.
It's ratchet, but I mean, we are too.
He's got a point.
We are too.
We are too. We're not the only parents in there drinking beer.
Yeah,
You need a
pictures of
gun
beer.
to go to this one.
Yeah, well, how about that? I'm strapped, dog. About
I think you
as
should
ratchet
walk
as it
up in there,
gets.
Johnny, with your wife beater on, just like that,
Hey,
just straight.
don't touch my baby.
Wear a pair of cut-off denim shorts.
Wear your overalls.
Yeah, wear my freaking
Wear
overalls, no freaking shirt, just freaking ordering Bud Light.
She's too young to go right now.
No, she's not.
She's not
Hey,
playing
would
in
you
the
s-
fucking balls of
You
piss
haven't
right
even
now.
been there. You don't even know what's in there.
You play games.
There could be little kids
She doesn't
stuff
understand
going
the concept
Why
of
are you
getting
shaking
tickets.
your head at me? I'm just trying to let her daughter have fun. I'm over there getting a freaking twitch on me.
She's triggered.
Jeez, can't even bring up an idea for the daughter.
Would you
Hey.
still try to pocket some natural lights or something in, some bush lights in your pocket on the way in?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't check that
Actually, yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Just
We
bring a
had
cooler.
that diaper bag would fit so many beers, and basically, if you ordered one pitcher and then basically just snuck beers and back into the
just
pitcher,
kept filling the pitcher up.
yeah, they
Why
would
would you
never.
buy a pitcher? Just buy a glass.
No, but they would catch on to that. You have a full glass. the whole
We'll bring
time.
that backpack with the that you put like the wine thing in there with the little hose.
Yeah,
Just one of those
Yeah,
camel
camel pack.
packs.
yeah,
Yep.
we can do that. I'm about it.
Get kicked out of a Chuck E. Cheese.
Are we gonna pregame?
Are we gonna need someone?
the
To, are
parking
we gonna
lot?
need someone to drive us up there?
Take an Uber XL to Chuck E. Cheese.
I need an Uber with a car seat.
Oh, we're gonna need you to stay like
That's
right in
bad.
the area. Yeah, that's what I mean. Ratchet. We did go to Busch Gardens. That was a good time.
Y'all went 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we did
you get your
adult
money's
day.
worth.
We did adult day on Saturday, and we met
The funny
Rachel
thing
and
is,
Nick's up.
you know how they brought the beer back, the free
Oh, yeah.
beer. Saturday, because it says 2 per day per guest.
But
They-
you can go in all the lines, right? As long as they don't pick
There's only
up
2
on you.
lines,
Oh,
and
that
they're right next to
sucks.
each other.
The beer place is only in the one spot.
Yeah, there's only one beer
where
place.
you get free beer.
Because there used to be a pavilion before that had like 13 lines. And my
No.
dad would go to this line, then he would go to the other side, and then go in the middle.
No,
until
there's
they'd
only
catch
2
on.
lines, but you could still go as much as you want.
Yeah.
Just
On
don't
Saturday,
be obvious
yeah, on
about
Saturday-
it.
Go at shift change.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Saturday,
Saturday
you
was
can get as
just
many as you
open.
want. Sunday they stamped our hand, probably because we had a baby.
Stamp them. They're driving this kid home. We
Yeah,
can't let them go
put
home.
them
I'm
on
drunk.
like,
this.
fuck y'all stamping our hand for? We didn't get stamped yesterday.
Because he was like, I had to present both our IDs because you can only get one at a time. So I gave both of our IDs so we can get 2. And he stamped mine, and then he had to stamp hers. And I'm like, oh,
We remember you guys from yesterday.
But every time I go and get their free beer, I buy a beer. So it's worth it for them. Keep me in the line.
They're making their money.
But yeah, we did adult day on Saturday. Basically, you got the fast pass or the quick queue or whatever it's called, and skipped all the lines. Well worth it. I've been to Busch Gardens like 20 times, and I've never got the quick queue or fast pass, whatever. That was the best experience as far as riding rides and stuff, because it's miserable sitting there waiting 60 minutes, and then by the time you even get on the ride for the 2-minute ride or less, it's definitely not worth it. But we were waiting on Rachel and Nick to get there. We rode 3 rides within like 15, 20 minutes. We basically rode Shikra, then the log fume, got wet, then rode it again, and we skipped everybody, and it was already like a 30-minute wait on
Did y'all
those
get the
things.
year pass?
No, just the fun card for the end of the year.
Yeah, it just goes till the end. So
I was about to say, if y'all got the year pass, y'all used y'all's year pass more than one weekend than I did for my Islands of Adventure or Adventure
yeah.
Island one. I used that once all year. I got to cancel that bitch before it renews.
yeah. Well, I will say it was like as far as riding rides, it's a good time. And then on Sunday we took Tori up there, and we just pretty much did like a little kid day, and we went to the saw Elmo show. We went to the critter show. We watched basically did all the little kid stuff where you can't ride rides.
Busch Gardens always been my favorite. That's more of an adult
Yeah,
park
we're gonna
than-
be more Busch Gardens family than Disney.
Yeah.
I've always liked Busch Gardens more.
And you can
Disney's
get there
just
and back quicker than you can
within
Disney.
like 40 minutes.
That's
Yeah.
really the thing. Disney's great, but it's
The traffic
But
is
when
terrible.
you're driving over to Orlando, it's terrible.
And it's expensive.
Getting
like,
in there is terrible.
$130 a person a day.
That's crazy.
And then
Yeah.
like $30 for parking. Like,
And that's if you're in, are you even getting access to all the parks with that? Probably not.
no. Mike is fumbling his phone over there.
Random thought. I wish I could turn my phone around, but I'm sitting in the parking lot, and a guy is literally on his lawnmower, driving it to the bank across the street.
Did you move the truck?
Swear. Huh?
Did you move the truck?
No.
Oh, I see a building behind you now that I didn't notice before.
Maybe he moved his phone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sitting in a tire center parking lot.
A car guy. Of all the places he used the parking lot to do the podcast, he went to a car place.
Yeah.
Dude, this is the best spot in town. This is the most service I've had in a week.
Nice. Well, hopefully you can find someone next week with Wi-Fi.
I'm working on it.
I'm just glad you haven't got cut off, because at the beginning it was we started the show off.
Yeah,
and
we
you got
started the
cut
show
off
with you,
right.
and then before the music stopped, you got cut. You lost connection. I'm like, great. Well, we're not stopping. We're going.
Well,
we're committed.
Just keep it going.
What had happened was I figured out that this tire center had free Wi-Fi, and it showed a good signal, so I was picking it up in the parking lot, and everything was good until we started the show. And then it crashed, so then I just switched over to my phone, and it's been working great.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna have no data left for about next month. I'll be out of data.
Oh, you don't have unlimited data?
I do now, but
He has unlimited, but they throttle you. They throttle you back.
they throttle you down. Yeah,
Yeah, it won't be the same. You'll be glitchy next time.
that's right.
So, John, what's the story that you got about the person who fed live puppies to fucking snapper turtles?
All right, so I have a middle school teacher charged with feeding live puppy to turtles with students watching it. It was after hours.
John, that was like a month ago.
Well, I just saw it. I just saw it.
Well, no, I think a month ago it was the guy who drowned possums in a trash
It was
can.
the
that
raccoon.
was different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was,
No,
Raccoon.
This
the
is feeding a
turtle
puppy
guy.
to snapping
I know,
turtles.
that was a month ago.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Old news.
Fake news.
No, no.
What's the date on your story?
I don't have one. Anyways, the puppy was
Because I talked to Mom about
The
this.
puppy was terminally ill.
Sure.
Was it? Yeah. Do you have those
No.
details?
I
it
saw the
was.
guy's not getting charged for it or something like that.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, well, they said
Oh, that was the
he
guy with
could
the
he could face
raccoons.
up to 6 months in jail and a $5,000 fine.
The guy with the raccoon didn't get charged.
Yeah, this guy's might be actually getting in trouble for it. But it was after hours, and he was trying to show the circle of life because it was a terminally ill puppy.
Circle of life turtles don't go up and snatch your fucking puppies.
If they're alligator snapping turtles,
Happens.
alligator
No.
snapping
Oh,
turtles
yeah.
will snap you.
When's the last time you saw one?
Right here on
Oh,
John's
I
phone.
can tell you when.
Yeah.
I'll tell you when. There's the week that I left, there was one in my neighborhood.
Did you snatch a puppy?
It could have.
I don't know. I didn't
Coulda
see
snatched your
Chalupa for an
baby.
hour.
You ain't gonna snatch no baby.
Could have ran up in the yard and snatched her baby
Yep.
and ran off in the pond back.
Oh,
with it.
if you don't see that motherfucker running at you,
Those
you're a
things can
retard.
move quick. They just can't move quick for long.
Sounds like me.
They're half gator, half turtle. Gators can move pretty quick.
half gator. They're not half gator.
That's why I got them. That's why I call them alligator snapping turtles.
Do they knock cops out like the gators do?
The gator.
Oh, I've seen that.
Dude, that freaking gator knocked. Like he whipped his head around, And if you look closely, he knocks the sunglasses.
Oh yeah, they shoot straight up in the air.
Take off.
Yeah.
What about the dude? What about the dude that was like holding his tail? He got popped in the head.
Yeah.
With the tail.
Was that a dude?
Yeah, it was.
I thought it might have been a woman.
No,
I saw it.
He acted like a woman.
I don't
Yeah.
like a bitch. I would
get
get like a
smashed
bitch
with
too
a
if I got
tail.
hit by a gator. Yeah.
Oh, you guys
There's
are
a couple of
soft.
them that took some hits in that.
John and I.
Yep.
So someone hand this guy a lizard right now. See what he does.
You don't like lizards?
No, I like animals that are like slower.
like him.
Yeah. I don't like those
your
creepy
cat?
little, like mice and quick little animals. No, I don't.
No, every time
nope.
there's a lizard in the house, who has to catch it?
The cat.
If she don't.
I will throw the cat in the
Tori.
room to get the cat.
He
to get
does.
the
He's
lizard.
held the cat and walked around the ceiling like this.
I've seen a video on Facebook of a guy holding his cat, and the cat was catching moths out of the air because the guy didn't want to get the moths.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that lady? She's terrified of spiders. And she found a spider in her house. So she ordered Uber Eats and then asked the driver of the Uber Eats guy to come in and kill the spider.
And at first he wouldn't do it. She was like, "Well, no, I'm scared of them." And the guy was like, "Well, I'm scared too." She's like, "But that's the only reason why I ordered the food is so someone could come in here." And he ended up getting the spider.
All right, and then how much, if you're that guy, how much are you asking for as a tip to kill that spider? Because for me, it kind of depends on the spider. If I know it's not poisonous, it's like just a whatever. It's not. I can tell it's not
Name
a
a
poison.
spider.
Like daddy long legs. Like, but those things are creepy because they're big, and that's why I didn't want to say that one. But like the black widows or the brown recluses, don't want no part of that. You need to pay me a hefty fee to kill those things.
What would I take? Oh,
Very clean.
you ordered this food, but you weren't hungry, just so I could kill a spider. I'm taking the food.
They'd
She
probably
probably
okay.
don't care.
Yeah, they'd probably be okay with that if
That's
they
cool.
ordered you just to kill the spider.
Free lunch.
For me, I might want the food and more because that shit stresses me out. I'm not trying to die for your problems. I was just trying to order you food, and that's still one of your problems. You
Or the rattlesnake.
fuck no.
Nope.
Hey, by the way, did you see the snake that was seen inside of a house? That was, I guess the kids are playing it in the room, and the mother heard them screaming. She walks in there and sees a snake almost going up the sliding glass door. Like it was like a 6-foot black snake.
Did y'all see the story of the guy
Hell
who
no.
cut the head off of a rattlesnake with
That's
a
what
shovel?
you said, the rattlesnake, and it bit him.
Yeah, and the head still lunged at him and bit him.
And he still got poison
Yeah.
in him.
Yep.
They said normally if you get bit by a snake like that, you take 3 to 4 vials of the anti-venom. He got 26.
Holy shit.
And you
that-
bring that snake with you because they get the antivenom out of that snake.
26 vials. You know how expensive
Wow.
that is?
Yep.
You might
That's
as well
insane.
die, bitch, because you ain't going to be able to afford that.
Nope.
Still.
What's my copay?
Nope. Hey, throw it on. Throw
Did
it
I
on.
meet my deductible?
I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna find a way to make that money in my lifetime, but I might take my whole lifetime to pay
No,
it.
they're getting minimum payments every month.
That's
Tell me
nuts,
how
though.
much it is for that, though.
That's what
Shit, I
I'm
wouldn't
doing.
even. Go ahead, put that shit on my credit as me not paying it.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
I'm still alive. Fuck you.
But you think you do the right
Hey.
thing by cutting the head?
That shit ain't no joke. They will put it on your credit. I had
yeah.
a bill for like $400, and it was the same. It's almost the same amount that my insurance paid, and I thought it was a double bill, and I didn't get it straightened out, and they hit my credit report, and it fucked me for like 2 years. man.
7 years later, it's gone.
Go ahead and tell us
Yep.
what it is, Danielle.
A single vial of anti-venom cost $14,000.
And
Fuck
times
that.
that by 20 something.
26.
Rack it up, bro. Rack it up.
It
I
says,
don't give
but
a
you can buy the same medicine
280.
for $100 in Mexico.
It's like 350,000, ain't it?
Ain't that some bullshit?
The reason why it's so expensive because it's so hard to come by because
Yeah.
they have to actually get the snakes, and they actually have like almost like snake farms where they keep poisonous snakes and they extract the venom out of their fangs and all that. But someone literally has to grab the snake and they put the fangs over like a little glass jar and let it excrete
Yeah.
venom. That's why it's so expensive because it's like almost impossible to come by.
Rack it up. I don't want to die.
That's crazy.
I don't care. I don't want to die. I don't care what my bill is.
I don't care if my credit score
You
goes
can
down.
say I owe you $10 billion. I don't give a fuck. I'll sleep in a tent.
I got a house, I got my car, I don't need anything.
I ain't trying to die for that shit.
$14,000.
Nope, don't give a fuck. Rack it up. Rake it up. Ross is moving on. You good?
He's ripping the headphones off.
No, I was confused on what was going on.
Warm as shit now.
Well, the thing about that thing is I wasn't ready for it, and I don't think I still am. But yeah, so we were talking about that alligator that knocks out that cop. There was also, I seen something just recently where it said the most Florida proposal ever. And basically this guy is proposing to this girl, and there's a bunch of freaking alligators right behind him. Like, I guess he's at like an alligator farm or something.
Piss on that.
What is it?
I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that?
No.
All right, cool. Basically, he's proposing to a girl, and there's a shit ton of alligators.
It's like a Gatorland type theme park.
So they're probably full, and they're not trying to attack him, but they're all still right there.
She ought to hurry up and marry his ass so she can get the life insurance money.
No, she shouldn't marry him because he's a fucking idiot. And you know his dumbass, if he's standing with gators behind him, he probably doesn't have life insurance. She's probably freaking set up for failure with that guy.
That's what I'm saying. Collect the life insurance.
She's not crying because she's getting a ring. She's crying because she's going to marry a dumbass. That's what I think. But yeah. Yeah, fucking stupid ass.
It's like getting married in front of a bunch of fucking snakes.
That's... Why would you do that?
No, just like why would someone do the fucking gator?
Yeah, that's dumb.
It's dumb.
It's like getting married in scuba gear in a shark tank.
As long as I'm in that cage, I'm good.
I don't know. I don't trust them cages either.
I'm trying to
White's a big bitch.
I watch enough Shark Week to know what to do. Punch him in the face. You want to punch the gator, or you want to punch a shark in the face.
Well, you want to punch a shark in the nose, but the gators, punching him in the nose ain't gonna do shit.
The news gave me a good tip the other day to avoid shark attack. It said, don't swim in the water after dark.
Yeah, well, that's a pretty solid idea.
Just don't swim in the water at all.
How about predators attack at night? How about that?
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that? Gators are lazy during the day for the most part. You get closer to dark time or the early in the morning.
I saw that on Swamp People.
You probably shouldn't stay in the water. How about that?
I saw that on Swamp People.
Yeah. Being in Florida, though, you got to know your gator and snakes facts because they're all over the fucking place. I don't know how it is in Michigan, but in Florida, you need to know your shit.
Man. There ain't no gators here. You can jump in any pond. There ain't going to be no alligator.
And I know snakes, if they have an orange ring around their neck, they're poisonous.
Yeah, they call it orange ringneck snake.
Yeah. What's the name of that snake?
Mica might do like a 10-foot vertical jump out of a pool onto the deck to get away from these little tiny orange snakes.
That snake is poisonous. Google it. What's the name of it?
Orange ring snake.
Orange ring snake. Non-venomous.
Absolutely harmless.
Honestly, though, I didn't know they were not venomous, but once I found out they were, I got the thing out of there.
You grabbed it by the tail and threw it in the neighbor's yard.
Yeah.
Okay, the fact that you had to Google it to tell me it was a non-poisonous snake meant y'all didn't know either.
Nope.
Hey, but the fact that we can Google it and find out, that's amazing.
I treat every snake as if they're venomous.
Just think about back in the day. They weren't able to find out if that was poisonous or not until they went to a library and then found an encyclopedia.
They probably didn't even know what poisonous meant.
They probably didn't. That's like next level shit.
They just found somebody they didn't like, made the snake bite them and see if they died.
Yep, they died of dysentery.
I did hear that there's a real time traveler and they did a lie detector test and he passed.
Yeah, from like 2679 or something.
I don't know if that was a date.
Yeah, from like the year 2679. I seen the headline.
Anybody could pass a lie detector.
Danielle's shaking her head. I don't know why.
I don't believe it.
Another old story. Where are you finding your news sources at?
I just hear them.
I just heard it this week. Danielle's just watching videos without the volume.
Maybe I'm the time traveler.
Story.
Yeah, maybe Danielle's already heard about this since it's already old to her. She's like, where the fuck have you guys been? There's been time travelers. There's multiple time travelers.
I tell you where me and Johnny's been. We've been working. Danielle obviously ain't working if she knows all this shit.
Yeah, we're just catching up on stuff.
Out of an 8-hour day, I probably work 4.
Are you a robot? I'm starting to think you're a robot.
Out of an 8-hour day.
After an 8-hour day. Dirt.
Out of an 8-hour day, I probably look at memes for 6.5 hours of that day.
I don't get that many memes. I wish I had more memes on my Facebook.
I see. Yeah, that's all I do on Facebook is look at memes.
Dude, I don't have that many. I have a. There's a couple, but there's really not that much on mine.
With Facebook, all it is reading posts about people bitching about their life, or looking at memes. That's all I see on Facebook.
I don't say there's a whole lot of memes, but there's probably a lot of memes.
Oh, there's a shitload of memes. I can show you the pages if you want to.
Just a lot of them aren't funny. That's probably part of it.
No, because this is how John looks at Facebook.
Just flick the page. Oh, that's a friend.
Oh, what's Pat McAfee have to say?
Oh yeah. Oh, Sean Latham's doing a $20 chef new episode.
Yeah, and all you get from that is put red pepper flakes on
Pepper flakes for
everything.
that ass.
He put like 500 on them on our steak.
Oh yeah.
Shit tastes like shit.
I've been watching him do his $20 chef, and lately I've been throwing red pepper flakes because I just discovered
On
them
everything.
apparently.
In your water,
Pizza,
in your beer.
steaks, chicken. She's like, Jesus Christ, this shit's spicy, and I'm like, red pepper flakes for the ass. So lately I've been dying down on that. I've been trying to hold off on that. Too much for that ass.
Few less pinches of pepper flake.
Yeah, I've been trying to hold off on that, but every now and then I'll throw a couple on there.
I even tried to drown it in A1 sauce, and it was still too spicy.
You shouldn't have to put A1 sauce on a steak.
Nope, you shouldn't.
When it's fucking flaming, shit was spicy as fuck.
I will admit that one.
Steak.
that one. As soon as you bite into it, it's like just starts going. I think I might have threw a little spicy Montreal on it too. So I had spicy Montreal
An
plus,
extra kick.
plus the red pepper flakes for that ass, and then the next thing, one bite, and we're just supposed to
Y'all were
sweat.
shitting y'all's brains out the next day, weren't you?
I think I did complain about some stomach pains. I won't lie about that. You guys know I'm soft to spicy shit.
You guys going to the Dallas Pool or
Nope.
Greg's anytime soon?
I don't plan on it, but you never know. I'm open to it.
Yeah, just watch out if you see an FBI agent in there trying to do backflips and
Well,
all that.
how do you know they're an FBI agent?
Because if you
They'll
get shot,
shoot you in the shin?
Yeah, you get shot.
I did see that.
A fucking FBI agent's fucking gun came out of his waistband when he was doing backflips.
Is that Jason Bourne?
Yeah. And I guess when he went to pick it up, it went off and shot a dude in the shin.
Yeah. I did see that the person that got shot is going to get free drinks from the bar for life.
Hell yeah, we're going there every weekend.
I'll take a shot to this shin for
Yeah.
that. You're
Hell
telling me
yeah,
I
I'll
drink
take
it
it.
every day
didn't
and not
even
to
go
pay
to
for
check
it?
on the guy. He just
No.
looked at him like, oh
But
shit.
he's played it off like nothing happened, but he might have not even heard it because the music was so loud.
Well, they said the music stopped briefly and then started back up.
Yeah, and did his back get burned because of the pistol being shot, or is it that it's not that hot off of one?
The pistol was on the ground. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying like the heat from the shot, it's not hot enough to burn him, right?
No, not at all.
I didn't think so.
How is he the only one that didn't hear it? You can see the crowd's reaction.
I think he was just trying to play it off.
Yeah, I think he was in shock.
Like,
oh fuck, I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
lose
don't
my
know if
job.
anybody heard that, but I'm just gonna walk this one off and see what happens. I would pretty much done the same thing. I just wouldn't have pulled off the backflip. I'd have probably fell on my face.
Nope.
I'm not very good at backflip. Mike, it got dark quick out there. It looks like
Yeah.
it looks like you're.
Sun's still up actually. Like it's almost down. Like
Is that Bell Tire? You in the Bell Tire parking lot?
see, it's still
Yeah,
up.
Bell
see?
Tire.
Is that what it says? Can you see
Yeah,
it?
Bell
Oh,
BELLE.
no, for a second there, I
Right
thought,
there. Yep.
For a second there, I thought you were recording in the casket.
Yeah. No,
I'm
the
already dead.
yeah, the fucking carbon monoxide's even kicking in on the phone.
I can feel it for you. It's starting to get cloudy in there.
It hasn't done that, but I have learned the whole time we've been talking that I've only lost 3 miles of fuel.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not yours anyway, so
Well, try to take care of it though.
yeah.
Feel you on that.
Maybe if
Then I
you,
won't have a podcast studio.
nope. Go buy some scratch-off tickets. Maybe you'll win some money and
Be like Luke Combs, win $100 on a scratch-off
Yep.
ticket. My whole life will change.
yep.
I'll tell
Apparently,
you.
someone bought a $5 scratch-off ticket here in Lakeland.
Yeah.
And won a shitload of money.
Where?
Did they really?
Yeah.
According to John.
It was Northside Lakeland, and it was at a Publix, and the woman bought a $5 scratch off and won $500,000. $5 scratch off. I buy those motherfuckers all the time.
This public right here?
Northside Publix, so it's either the Plantation, it's
Or
either
the
Lake
Gibson
Gibson,
Oh,
or
that just
That's on the
grinds
north
my
side.
gears.
it could even be the
Kathleen
Griffin.
one?
Yeah, it
Griffin,
could be
yeah.
the Griffin. But it's one of those, Northside Lakeland. $5 scratch off, $500,000. And the one it looks like that
Your
they have,
sister sells me shit all the time.
the one
She's
that
a
it looks
bitch.
like is it
So
looks like
losers.
it's it looks like
Whore.
it's the Gold Rush one. But I hear the secret to that is, though, you need to go online and look at the remaining prizes.
Yeah, they'll show you how many.
There's certain scratch-offs that still have the big jackpots, and you go play those ones.
That's what my dad does.
Yeah, that's supposedly the secret, but...
Where you find that at?
FloridaLotto.com. It shows you what's been...
All the scratch-offs?
All the prizes have been claimed.
It'll tell you which prizes have been claimed for each one and how many are available.
Oh, don't think I'm not doing my homework tonight.
I was going to do that for a little while. That was my strategy to get rich.
My dad doesn't.
But speaking of rich, I did see that, some people, they never sleep. And, Post Malone got a new face tattoo that says, always tired. You know why? Because he's just constantly grinding, throwing out bangers.
Because his money's thick and never folds. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck the deal is with the face tattoos, man.
The thing is, he got them under his eyes.
He looks fucking weird.
Let me see.
He got
one of these days, that's not going to be cool.
Always tired. Me too, bro. Me too, but I don't need everybody to know
One
that.
of these days, you're not going to be a rap star, and you're going to have to blend in with society.
I should have done that when I was playing football. That is perfect eye black.
Just make tattoo the eye black in.
Yeah, tattoo the eye black. You're straight. You're ready to go.
What is wrong with him?
I don't know if
his AP's going psycho, man.
I don't know what that means.
I mean, either.
Associated Press.
Yeah, the fucking news bulletin is going fucking insane. I don't know. I have to Google his lyrics to see what he's saying.
But I mean, Tony Romo.
Yeah.
No homo. But yeah, that was pretty funny. I did see that there's possibly going to be I think there should be an NCAA investigation on this football player he just signed a $5 million contract with the Oakland A's, and they're saying that he's going to be able to play NCAA football and play quarterback for Oklahoma next year.
Which that doesn't make sense, because once you sign the contract, you lose your amateur status.
But they said that he already signed and that it's going to happen. So how does that happen, though? And I don't know, maybe he's not going to get the $5 million until after that 1 year or after whenever he's done with school. But he signed a $5 million contract. Maybe the stipulation is when he gets the money.
I thought that once you declared pro for like any sport, you couldn't return back to the amateur level.
Yeah, you lose your amateur status.
He signed a contract, so maybe he might not be considered pro until he's done with school.
Terry Carter.
Terry Crews.
Who's that?
Yeah.
The guy who won the $500,000. It was the North it was Plantation Publix.
Yeah.
Terry Carter.
I don't know that
Daddy?
person.
Is that Dada?
Is that Dada or Mama? Terry can go either way. I'm not going to be sexist here.
56 years old.
Terry, throw me some bones. 500 is...
It's a she.
It's really not that much unless... it's a lot of money, but it's not enough to just be like, hey, I'm done with working. It could be for a little while.
At least for a good couple weeks.
I would want to invest that and do something. Like, I might open a franchise.
He has... back to the Oklahoma thing. He hasn't signed the contract yet. He has until July 13th to sign it.
So he's got to make a decision.
So they said right now he's going to play for Oklahoma.
The thing I got says he signed it, but... He signs a $5 million, which that allows him to play. But you're on the World Wide Web right now. Mine's just a screenshot from something I saw earlier. Talking about that quarterback that got signed by the Oakland A's. He's a high schooler right now.
I just don't see how they can do that, because NCAA, as soon as you sign a contract, you lose your amateur status.
That's my thing. As far as I knew, as soon as you went professional at anything, you're not eligible to play college
like football.
sports.
As soon as you
just like if you play arena football before you go to college, you're not eligible because
football,
you've already got paid.
If you declare for the draft, you automatically lose your eligibility. So even if you're not drafted, you can no longer play college football because you declared for the draft.
Yeah,
that's nuts.
Yeah, but
that's surprising because NCAA will bust your ass for everything. Like if you went out to eat and somebody bought your dinner, almost like they get all over you for
you got that kicker who was making money on YouTube off of videos. And he lost his eligibility because of that.
The thing that I saw, though, is he signed, and this is going to spark an investigation for them basically
Which it
to
should.
shut it down.
Yeah.
So whether he did sign or not, I don't know. But from what I saw, it said he signed. So, but you said he didn't, so it doesn't really
Yeah, they said he
matter.
has until July 7th or July 13th to sign.
Yeah. But still, $5 million. And the thing is, if I'm him, I'm taking that baseball contract just because I can know I can get paid longer, and that $5 million could turn into $100 million.
Well,
real
in
quick.
baseball, once you make pros, baseball is guaranteed money. If
Yeah.
you sign a $150 million contract, you will make, unlike football, where they can cut you tomorrow and you get whatever money you got until then. Baseball, it's 100% guaranteed.
Yeah, but the thing is, the way that the way I read the article, Oakland A's were so high up on him.
But they picked him
that
number 9 overall.
They were okay with him playing at Oklahoma
Yeah.
and then coming to play with him. That's how good of an athlete he is. So, you know that $5 million is going to turn into $100 or some it could turn into some A-Rod money. You know what I mean? Or I mean, he's not even highest paid anymore. But I would take that all day.
I don't know. Well, should we
What do
get
you
out
got?
of
To
here?
get paid.
Oh,
What's
she's
that?
already looking up the lotto
Wow.
stuff.
I didn't realize there were that many scratch-off games.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Oh my god.
Hilltop has like 150. I don't know. if
I'm gonna
that's
have to bust this out and be like, wait a minute.
Well, what you need to do is go find someone that's an expert at that and has stats on that.
I need an expert lottery player.
If anybody that listens to the show that knows a lot about lottery and has stats on the local lotteries, or for Florida lottery, let us know and tell us the game and recommend the games that we should play because we're all trying to get rich.
I'll tell you which game.
I'll give you a stat. You're guaranteed to lose if you don't play.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, you can always win.
100%.
You can always win another thing.
You lose every scratch off you don't buy.
That's right.
But you can also go completely broke
Yes.
on them too, though.
You get that bankroll bingo. 7 out of the 8 top
Don't
prizes.
tell
are
people.
still-
Don't tell
Yeah.
people what
Don't
you're
give away
going
your
for.
secrets.
If you play bankroll, you're welcome.
Yeah. Anyways, if you give us an idea and we win a lot of money, we'll cut you a slice of it. Not
Yep.
saying how much of it, but we'll cut you a slice if you recommend the one that we went on.
Well, Mike, it's that time. We're going to get out of here.
10-4.
Save you a little bit of data so you can at least join us next week, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
10-4.
Yep. Good night,
Hopefully I'll
Mica.
see y'all next week.
We'll see you.
Wow.
He used all his data so he can't beat off tonight.
Nah, you don't get good enough signal at the house to even pull up no point.
No, yeah. Yeah, that thing come up and the first thing is it starts glitching. Yeah, you might as well go to the spank bank with that one.
All right, we'll see y'all
don't-
later.
It don't even load.